Okay, so this is your postnatal workout. Starting off lying on your back, arms down by your side. Nice deep inhaling through the nose, out through the mouth. Send the sacrum into the mat, nice and heavy. In through the nose, breath, out through the mouth. Every time you exhale, connect with your core. So just connect with it, talk to it, see if you can engage your muscles willfully. So you're talking to your six pack, you're talking to the really deep layer muscles underneath those, and you're talking to your pelvic floor. So can you move those muscles independently of each other and mindfully? So drawing the belly button in, you should feel a little contraction. If you get your fingers, hook them up over those bony bits in your pelvis. As you talk to your, or engage or connect with your core, you should feel those muscles just ever so slightly jump. Okay, nothing should change up here. You should be able to breathe and talk normally. So if you find that you're doing that to engage your core, it's too much, you're creating tension and you're missing the point. Okay, so you're connecting with your core, you're able to talk to it mindfully, engage your pelvic floor. What we're going to do then is using your six-pack muscles, so the guys that we're aiming to help here, okay, and bring them back together after pregnancy. We're going to use those six-pack muscles, we're going to engage them, and we're going to roll the pelvis backwards so that the back flattens against the mat, and we're going to roll forward again so that the pelvis is in a neutral position. Rolling the pelvis backwards and forwards. Okay, this is a really nice exercise to start with. It just tunes you into your body, tunes you into, are the muscles working equally on both sides? Is my back tight on one side versus the other? And it also gives the lower back a nice little stretch, really deep down into those intrinsic muscles that can be really short and tightened during pregnancy, especially towards the end of the pregnancy. They can get really short and tight with the weight of bump pulling you forward all the time into that position. So this is really nice. We're rolling, we're opening them out again, we're trying to mobilize them. Tummy's nice and tight, pelvic floor muscles are engaged, so you're pulling them up. And you're just doing pelvic tilt. Okay. Breathing in and out through the nose. Out through the mouth. Okay, so from there, put your hands underneath your lower back, nod the chin, push through your hands to bring yourself into a seated position. Okay, we want to push through the hands because your abdominals may not be ready to pull you forward yet. So use your hands, and we're going to come into this seated position. I'm going to give you two different options for this. It's a half roll back. So draw the belly button in, so engage your core, talk to your core, pull your pelvic floor muscles up. You're coming off your sit bones. Start up here, come off your sit bones into a C shape. So you're contracting your abdominals and you're going to hold it there. Okay, make sure you're feeling the workout here. We're not going to move. It's an isometric contraction, which means nothing moves. Isometric contractions are your favorite kind of contraction after pregnancy. Okay, so we're holding it steady and then roll up. All the way up nice and tall. Draw the belly button in again. C curve and hold it out. Okay, so at the start, this is where you should be, that's it. To make this more challenging as you move through the weeks of doing this. So if you're doing this, you're always checking in with your abdominals to make sure that they're coming back together. Okay, so you're checking in, every week, but they're coming back together. And as your core and your abdominals get stronger again, you can float one leg up into tabletop, float the other leg up, and hold it there. It gets much harder to hold. Float one leg down, float the other leg down, and roll all the way back up again, nice and tall. You shouldn't feel any major discomfort in the back. You should feel your core, it's like wrapping around your middle and engaging and holding everything nice and steady. You should feel that. You shouldn't feel any pulls or tugs or anything in the lower back. You should feel your abdominals working really hard. But that's it, no pain, okay? The next one we're going to do then is a plank, everyone's fave. So bring yourself around onto all fours to start. So again, I'm going to give you two options. At the start, you're going to stay in this quadruped position. Tuck the toes under. Your spine is nice and long, so make sure you're not dropping into it and you're not arching up. Okay, so your spine is nice and long and neutral. Your knees are completely together, your toes are together. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, lift your knees up. Hold it there for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees down. Bring yourself back into shell stretch. Okay, do 3 rounds of these. And then in a couple of weeks' time, when you're a little bit stronger again, you can go into full plank. So again, shoulders nice and strong. Get the strength through the shoulder girdle first. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to lengthen out through one leg. So be nice and tight. Lengthen out through the other leg and hold it there. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the quads, nice gentle contractions. Core is working hard. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees down. Bring yourself back into shell stretch. And you can do 3 or 4 of those as much as you want. Okay, and your last exercise then is a side plank. Okay, so this one causes some confusion. So lying on your side, if you imagine George Michael in Wham, Club Tropicana, he was kind of sitting like this on a sun lounger. So leg, bottom leg is at 45 degrees. Top leg comes in front of the ankle of the lower leg. Your tummy is nice and tight, your nice and long line. Okay, you can do this on your forearm or on your hand. I prefer to do it on my hand, but you can do it on either. Draw the belly button in, so talk to your core, pelvic floor muscles, hold up. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, drive your energy down through this top leg to bring yourself up. Straighten the 2 legs, bring the arm up into a T position. Don't let your head drop, don't look down, and try not to stay in this position. Okay, nice long lines, hold it there, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend the knees in to come down. Do 3 times on one side for 8 seconds and 3 times on the other. So your lower leg comes along the floor, top leg comes in front of the ankle joint of the lower leg. Up nice and tall, hand planted on the floor. Draw the belly button in. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, lift up. Nice long line. Keep your hand up nice and tall as well. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And all the way down again. Have a little lie down then after that. Lie on the floor. Check in with your body. Start with the feet. Work through the knees, the hips, the lower back, upper back. Make sure everything is feeling good. Send any tension out into the floor. And if you have any questions, let me know. Enjoy!